I think it's important for school leaders to focus on non-academic supports because oftentimes if you have a student who's struggling academically, if you look a little bit deeper, there's really something else going on and it usually has nothing to do with academics. For example, they might have a job they need to go to at night or they might have to take care of younger siblings and that can interfere with their ability to do homework or even come to school well rested. So I think it's important for school leaders to think about ways that they can implement systems and programs to address these kinds of out-of-school stressors that can really serve as barriers to learning. We conducted a study in Massachusetts of a program that they recently implemented. It's called the Wraparound Zones Initiative. And what they did is they provided grants to 6 high-needs districts and about 30 schools in those districts to implement strategies that focus on these non-academic supports. And what we found was that the schools that received these Wraparound Zones grants actually did experience greater academic gains than similar schools that did not receive the grants. Also, it's important to say that these gains were large. They were equivalent to almost a year of achievement that you would typically see for a 4th grade student. Of those that received these Wraparound Zones grants, 66% of them turned around, meaning they no longer needed to be identified as low performing. And that's compared to 40% of the schools that had not been recipients of these Wraparound Zones grants. Turning around low-performing schools is a huge national priority right now, and there are just people who are really eager and anxious to know what kind of strategies work. The strategy doesn't focus directly on academic supports, it focuses on non-academic supports. But it shows that by reducing those non-academic barriers, schools can achieve success academically.